that one thing that they were physical with us and knocking us off our spots and not allowing us to get great, clean, strong looks.
Right here. Why do you think Bynum and Gasol didn't have an answer for McGee tonight?
I don't know. I mean, McGee's long. He's athletic. He's very active. I mean, he came into. I felt he came into tonight's game trying to make a statement. And both he and Faried have been two guys that have been trying to do that all series. And he had a big game a couple of games ago, and he had a big game tonight. And both times McGee's had a big game, they won. And really, it's just him being long, him being athletic, him being hungry, wanting to go get the ball, and us not paying as much attention to him probably as we should.
Okay. What is it about Andre Miller? I mean, he's not the most athletic, not a big jumper, not even a great shooter. What is it that has? How has he had this career? How has he been able to do this tonight, something like this tonight?
He's crafty, and he's strong, and he had a couple of drives to the hole where he bumped Steve off, I thought, and ended up getting layups. And I mean, he's a very good player. I mean, he's a veteran guy that knows all the little tricks and nuances in the game of basketball, and you saw a lot of them come out tonight.
It seems like the teams are trying to maybe limit Drew's effectiveness defensively by limiting him offensively. How effective do you think that was tonight and over the course of the series since Game 1?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of funny because a lot of people, say, hey, got to get Andrew Bynum the ball. Got to get Andrew Bynum the ball. If he's got 1 or 2 feet in the paint, get him the ball. It's tough to get him the ball when, he's got somebody sitting in his lap and somebody behind him. And then when he does get the ball and the double team comes as quick as it comes, the floor has to be spaced in order for him to have outlets, and then he's got to be willing to throw the ball out right now instead of trying to make a move through between 2 or 3 guys. And the Nuggets are doing a great job of those two things. And not only him, but all of our guys, it seems like when they get missed, get frustrated. And this is what I've said before, which is interesting about this team, is at times our offense dictates how well we're going to play defensively. If we have a flow offensively and everybody's getting their touches and the ball's moving and stuff like that, then it seems like we play better defensively. That's something that has occurred most of the year. What Drew's going to have to do, he's going to have to duck in on the weak side. Sometimes he may get it, sometimes he may not. He's going to have to offensive rebound. I thought at the end of the game, he showed some life going to get a couple of offensive rebounds and some putbacks. So he's going to have to offensive rebound. He's going to have to run the floor and sit, rim run and get some deep paint catches initially so they can't double. So he's going to have to do some things to try to some intangibles where it's not necessarily a play call for him, but he's active on his own in order to be an effective scorer for us, because it's going to be hard for us to continue to try to throw the ball to him on the front side when either A, they're way off on the post feeders, or B, they're coming to double him right away.
2 last questions.
Mike, I'm sure the last thing you guys want to do is get on an airplane and go back up there. After all this, how do you think the team reacts Thursday night up there?
I think, I feel these guys are champions. I feel these guys are winners, and I feel that, we had an opportunity tonight. We let it get away from us. The one thing that our guys have to understand, though, is we're still up 3-2. We're still in control of the series, and we just got to go on the road and get a win. And nobody said this was going to be easy. For me, I don't go into any series thinking I'm going to sweep anybody. You hope you do. If you don't sweep them, you hope you win 4-1, and then so on and so forth. So we're still sitting in a good spot, but we obviously just made it tougher on ourselves. So we just got to go take care of business on the road.
Okay, Mark, last question. Taking the mic in the back, please.
With just the way Kobe was trying to lead you guys to come back, at that point, what was just the approach with trying to chip away at the deficit there?
Nothing. I mean, we really didn't change anything. I mean, the guys just there was a sense of urgency in how we played on both ends of the floor. Even though we didn't play well down the stretch, we just played with a sense of urgency, and you could see it in our body language. You could see it with us going after rebounds. You can see it with us ducking in and getting offensive rebounds on the other end of the floor, setting screens, and all the little things. We haven't changed much in this series because we haven't had to. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to come play.